Hey guys, welcome back to Smart Trader. This is Diaspol and thank you so much for all your likes, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. If you are a new viewer, then definitely go to my channel, watch all the videos, and if you're liking those videos, then hit that subscribe button to be a part of Smart Trader family. For the ones who want additional services, you can always WhatsApp my customer care team. 7892652481 is their number. And for the ones who want to open an account through Smart Trader, you can click the link in the video description and open your Upstock or Zerodha account so that you'll be part of my Telegram channel for lifetime learning and bonding. So let's just see what happening to the market. Market is 0.53%. So as per our thumb rule, the market is in the buy direction, and yes, we could easily take advantage to the buy directions today. But if you see from few days, market was dipping down. Let me just put 1 hour candle. Alright, if you see over here, the market was slowly coming down. So from above 11,800 it has come to close to 11,000 itself. So if you see, there was a dip down, slow and slow the market was coming down. During this period you saw the market was very stagnant. Over here, if you see, it was going sideways, it was going upside and it was going to red, from green to red. All these things used to happen in between. If you see green and red, 50-50 that side and this side. Few days the market just came down. Now the market is a bit recovering back. So all this is happening. So a lot of beginners are watching this video who wants to understand what happens during election time. So a lot of people have this question in mind: what happens in election time and how is it different from a normal time? So let me just explain to you, because a lot of beginners would have not experienced, would have not seen this, and a lot of people, this is the first time you're observing this, or they have seen only for 1 year, so it is not sufficient. So I have seen a lot of years what happens in this election, so I will just share certain things to you what happens during this period, so that if you're a beginner or if you're first this is the first year where you're observing, then you can sit and observe what happens and take it into practice and be cautious about the market. So during this election time, what happens is, because that in India we support different parties, and different people have different understanding. So few people believe in few parties, few people believe in few parties. So now if few people think that if certain party comes into power, market is going to go up. Few people think certain party is going to come into power, the market is going to go down. So it's people's psychology is going to come into picture, not your fundamental analysis and technical analysis during this week. So this week, within the May 25th, whatever the days are there, so the market is gonna behave differently, and a lot of people who invested in this particular market will be scared and they get out of the market. That's the reason if you see the stock may slowly come down, the investors are getting out. But later when the market comes down, a lot of people do calculations and see the stock is really performing good, but because of the market came down due to election, the stock has come down, right time to enter in the down. So a lot of people try to invest in the down and they wait. So all these things happen during this period, and considering an intraday trader, we do buy and sell based on your own strategies and ideas. So based on that, the market goes up and down during this period, and a lot of panic things happen. So few scenarios what I have seen in my experience and what I have learned from my students also is that few scenarios which will help you. So first scenario is that the stocks keep going up. For example, when I say going up, it can move 5-10% above. So stocks keep moving really good. For example, today market is in buy direction, like as per a thumb rule, stocks go 5-10% above. If market is in the sell side, the stocks go 5-10% down. So if you can see good movements in the stocks during this week. Okay. Second scenario is that the stocks will reversal will happen. So for example, your top gainer stock or whichever stock you're looking at, the stock which is performing good is going up. Suddenly the next candle will spike down. Okay, sudden spike down, and your stop losses will be done. Later on the market will recover, and then slowly the stock will go up and break its high and go further up. So during this time you see a lot of people stop losses getting hit, and the stock again going back to the same direction. Sometimes the stock which is going up suddenly keeps on going down. You keep a stop loss more below, it keeps going on and it touches your stop loss, and the stock from positive will go to negative. Like this, lot of funny things you can see in this market, and now you cannot blame saying that I am unlucky, it happens to only me. No, it happens in every election time. In one election time I've seen the stocks just going up, one election time I've seen the stock market coming down. I've seen in one election time I have seen the stock going like up and then reversing back. I have faced all these problems and I used to think it is my problem, but it is a common thing, and a lot of people, lot of experienced people used to say be careful during election time. I was not aware of it, but now I am aware of it and I be very careful. So what do I suggest? A few tips what I give for you people, beginners. If you are observing, well and good, keep observing, be safe. Beginners try to avoid trading during this period. And for the ones who really want to learn, observe with your real money, if you're already experienced, then I would suggest go with CNC, cash and carry. Use CNC and trade. Don't try to take leverage. If you see, brokerage firms would have already sent an email or messages for you guys saying that the leverage has been reduced because market will behave unexpected now. So a lot of people tend to lose 100% capital during this period, and a lot of people tend to make more than 100% during this period in intraday. So keeping that in mind, if you lose money, it is bad for you, it's bad for even the brokerage firms, because you may not trade tomorrow. It is something wrong for them, so they're trying to save you. So they're trying to reduce the leverages. You don't get the full-fledged leverage how you're getting these days. In this week you would see the leverage they will reduce, and all that things they will reduce to protect you. So keeping that in mind, when you know those particular experienced people are already telling you do that, I'm telling you these things happen, so keep these things in mind. Try to avoid leverage during this period. If you really want to trade, put your cash and carry and observe, because stop losses of 1% 2% also will be hit very easily during this period. Sometimes you'll be very lucky, the stock which you put will go 5-6% up, you see spikes. But don't be greedy. The same things will not happen post market every day. Then you may think, okay, every day I can hit 2-3% every day, and you'll keep this in mind. What happens later after the volatility has decreased, the stocks will not move so much. That is when you tend to make losses. That is when a lot of students tend to make losses. So keeping these things in mind, this is election period. Many good things and bad things will happen during this period. But all you can do is mitigate risk, avoid, be safe. Don't try to experiment during this period. Don't try to over trade during this period, thinking first trade I got good profit, exit off, take money and exit off. Don't think that okay, next trade I'll make money. No. So you're only here to make money. So if you want money, take the money and get out, or else if you want to save your money, try to avoid trading during this period. If you want, take a paper trading and observe during this period, because a lot of beginners, a lot of people lose money during this period, and a lot of people make money during this period. So you don't know which side you are, and I cannot predict what's going to happen in this particular week. After this week only I can tell what happened in the market, right? Only thing what I can do is avoid taking risk. Same thing you can do. So be careful, sit and observe the market, so that it's a different scenario how markets will react. And if you're an investor, one tip what I would say is, due to these elections, don't panic, because market is affected with various reasons. Today election, tomorrow some other reason. But if the stock which you have invested is fundamentally good, the company is performing really good, then don't need to worry. There will be a dip down maybe, because the market falls, so obviously stock will come down a little bit, but later on it will recover, because your stock is, the company is performing well. So don't panic and get out. This is most of the people do this, so they panic because there's a dip, people panic and they get the stock fully down. So don't do that. If your company which you invested is really good, stay into it. If you're intraday trader, avoid trading during this time. If you're a beginner, if you're a person who are already trading, try to go with CNC and avoid majority of the leverage. This is the time you should be very careful with your stop losses. So hope this was add on to your knowledge, and I think most of the beginners who are not seen this election time, it's the right time for our Smart Trader family to learn. So I'm just asking you to observe during this period and understand how things happen, and be very careful, because a lot of people lose their money. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do hit that like button and share this video in all your groups, and subscribe to the channel. See you soon in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.